Hello, friends. Hello. My name is Janessa Oriel, and I'm the head of Amy Seller Enablement. And I'm so excited to be able to be here live on a Tuesday in the afternoon here on the West Coast. Kind of a weird time, but I knew last week that this was coming, but not ready for you last week. And I wanted to be able to bring it to you as soon as possible. So, as you know, we normally do Amy Lives on Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. However, this week, with the whole time change, we decided to mix it up and just go ahead and share this with you today on a Tuesday. So, we know that you know about collections and you know how to use them, but we wanted to make it a little bit easier. We had some suggestions from sellers, and so we have heard those suggestions and implemented some things to make collections a little bit easier. Now, I want to show you where you can find your collections. You can either go to your products tab, and at the bottom of your products, you can see my product collections are there. That's where you can find your existing collections. You can also go over to your account tab, lower right hand corner, and then you can select collections on the right hand side. And I'm wanting to make sure that my screen is changing. There we go. No, it's not sharing. Okay, so let me go ahead and figure out this my technical difficulties here. We will go ahead and see if I can get this to show because it is being a little tricky. Technology is incredible. So I can talk through why this is what we want to accomplish here. Let me see if I can get this back. Okay, excellent. So, my apologies for the delay. So, let me show you where you can gather collections. Lower right-hand corner is the account tab. If you go to the account tab, you can do collections on the other side of the contact form there. Collections, that will bring you to all of your collections. If you want to see what's just on the storefront, there's there. Additionally, if you go to the products tab, you can go all the way down, and at the bottom of that should be my product collections. You can, again, it's the same information you got from the account tab. However, it's available in the products tab as well. But we recognized previously, in order to build collections, you would need to go ahead and go into the collection and then go into maybe we'll go into this one and then edit it. That was how we used to have you edit your collections. Well, today, as of like nowish, I want to be able to share. You can actually go ahead and you can add collections from the product tab. So if we were to go into decor, for example, and we were to go to the table lamp, I can go ahead and add to collection right from the product tab or the product screen. How cool is that? That means that I don't need to necessarily remember that this is called a table lamp. That's not as important as typically when there's limited time offers or new products, they tend to have some names that maybe we forget. And so when you're trying to remember to search for it, you don't have to do that anymore. You can go right to the item and you can go ahead and you can add it to collections. Now it's showing you which collections are there and it's already added to, which is cool. Maybe I want to go ahead and add that to another collection. And so you just add it, it tells you that. And now when you go into that collection, it has that particular product. So if you're going through and you're trying to brainstorm, what do I want to include in a collection? You can do it right from the products tab. Isn't that exciting? I want to go now. Lots of friends. Oh my gosh, love, and so much easier. Absolutely. Also, I wanted to let you know that if there's any questions on this, you can drop them in the comments, whether it's here on our Facebook page or over on our YouTube page. We are absolutely happy to be able to answer those questions. We will be sending out an announcement in the near future, so that way you will be getting this information in written form as well, and I'll be sure to include the help portal article as well. So now we've made it really easy to go ahead and add products to those collections. And you can, of course, once you go to those collections, you can easily share those out. We've done a lot of trainings on the collections as a whole. You can always go and view it after you've added some things to it, take a peek at it, see what it looks like, see if you wanted to go ahead and remove some items, maybe add some items. You can edit and curate these as possible. General guidelines. We want to make sure that you have more than 4 things. Why 4 things? Because you want to be able to encourage people to scroll, okay? So a collection with 1 item isn't truly a collection of products, right? It's just 1 product. You also want to make sure that you include a header of course, and you want to make sure that you give a little bit of a demo and description here. But, sorry, overall, we want to make sure that you know that now it's so much easier to be able to build those collections, especially as new products release. Super easy, just jump into the product and go ahead and hit the Add to Collection button. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that this is going to give you some exciting things to work on through the end of the week, and I will see you next week on Thursday. Thanks, friends. Take care.